Alright, so today's video, we're watching a Plat 4 tank on PC playing D.Va on Midtown. They say this was a rough game, and I don't even know who to blame at this point. I've been stuck in this poop rank. They did say poop, by the way. For around 6 months, playing daily, and I just can't climb up no matter how hard I try or who I play with. Right after the Season 12 update, I peaked in Plat 1 and was missing 2% from Diamond 5, but I went on a 7-game losing streak. I feel like I'm not improving, but going backwards towards bronze, making bad plays, and my tracking skill has completely disappeared. Watching old replays back in gold, I felt like I played a lot better. Well, here's the thing. If you're in Plat, then you're in Plat, so if you're watching old replays back in gold, well, of course you're going to be playing better because you're not at that rank. Because of feedback from teammates in games being so mixed between people thinking that I'm smurfing to being avoided and reported, I have no idea what my skill level is. Sometimes people tell me that I'm feeding, and sometimes they say that I'm not making plays, but call it feeding if I do make plays. I also watched my own replay and couldn't spot any mistakes I made. Help me. All tips and feedback would be appreciated. All right, no mistakes, right?
Nothing gets past me. Enemy turret ahead.
So, rough start. Obviously, the DM at the beginning people will mention, but I guess I even over DM a little bit sometimes, so that happens.
Going next. Fall back.
Yep. Chilling. Alright, first problem. First problem. You're not Sigma. Why are you running into the Sigma in a straight line? Go fly left side. Go over the top right of the train or the subway or whatever it is. Like, don't just try to take a Sigma head on. That's that you're playing into the Sigma. You're not playing into the strength of D.Va. That's already the first. Is walking into multiple Junkrat traps on a mistake? Well, if that was the case, I'd get rolled every time. Because I walk into them all the time. I mean, obviously you don't want to walk into a Junkrat trap, but I mean, I even do that a ton. So, I guess maybe technically, yeah, don't do that, but I don't know. DM usage is rough. No. Okay. I gave you leeway at the beginning on your DM usage, but you're DMing nothing now. So I think what you're trying to do too much of, and also, once again, you're doing the same mistake here. Stop using, like, Defense Matrix, like, to be so peel heavy with it. I always say, with Defense Matrix usage, you ready? It's about preventing burst damage, not poke damage. And a lot of players want to stop poke damage. Poke damage is like 30 damage here, 40 damage here, okay? That's poke damage. Listen, if they do 180 burst damage and you know it's coming, yes, DM that. Prevent their overall, like, damage output there. That's good. But if you're just sitting there DMing the air randomly and you don't even know what's going on just to prevent a little bit of damage, like, I'm one of those D.Va players that likes to see the damage that's coming. I will still DM people, right? But like, if you're just sitting on the side stair, unless you're DMing them across, it's a different story. If, like, they're like, hey, I need help getting across, DM me, right? That's a different type of DM. You're doing that just to make sure there's no random kill, right? But it just feels like you're just using it to just use it. Then you go up here, which I want you to fly over the top here. A lot of players don't do this on D.Va. If you do it right, you can get a surprise kill here, and by the time they react, you can probably get out. But I like the idea of that than just taking this head on. Now, maybe you win up here, but, I mean, odds are this ain't looking too good. We'll see what happens, though. Your team is showing up, so let's find out. Got out, but you would have liked to have that DM there. Pylon, kill Pylon. Okay with it. Go in with this, yep. You're doing the correct play right now. No. Why are you trying to... Why don't you just kill the Ayari there? I guess, like, it's the mindset of, like, you get out and you don't get demacked. But, like, if you never trade on the backline and you become too peel heavy, which is what you're doing so far, for anybody, I'll pause right now. Peel means that you go back to help your teammates, basically. Right there, the Sigma ult, I can see a little bit, but, like, kill the Ayari. Like, just get a kill on them, because that is how you come back and win a team fight. I have a feeling that in a Plat game, they're probably not going to stagger you, right? They're probably not going to stagger you. Kill pylon, correct play. The reason why I didn't say anything to that is because, like, technically the D.Va made the correct play going for the Junkrat. And then, like, they ended up here against the Ahri. Like, I can't really fault the play because the Junkrat play was correct. It's just, like, there was a Junkrat trap. Okay, for anybody who wants a free Sigma ult kill, watch for Sigma shield, ult immediately over the top. Ready, set, go. Okay, you got the right idea. You missed. Okay. Next Sigma shield, ult. Their Sigma's doing shield too aggressively. Ult over, there you go. Good play. Correct ult timing. Good kill. Good job. Good play there, that was good. Time was perfect, chat. When the Sigma uses shield, more than likely you can get an ult on them in time, especially when the Sigma plays a little bit too aggro. So that was a correct play from the D.Va there. Good job. A little bit of game theory here, by the way. I think you could have stayed on the point and try to block them from coming in. I do that same play sometimes. So next time, maybe try to stay on the edge of point and then fly into them if you think they're going to touch the point. Because I think that if you kept 2 on point there, a slight boop when they go through like the front part of the doorway, not the back part of the doorway, you probably get the point for free there without having to do everything else that you just did. But I'm still okay with the play, but I think the better play is to stay on the point and then boop them at the second part of the doorway, not the first part. Anyway. You got your first Jade weapon? Congrats! Good target focus, good job beating the passive. Well played there. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a second because everything looks fine to people there, right? Everything looks fine. When you get a kill, the worst thing you can do is go and give them an opportunity to trade out. And you did that. Get a kill, get healed up, go back in. Some players do this where once you get a kill, they start to like, they get like bloodthirsty and they just go in and they're like, yeah! Listen, you're not a vampire. Go reset with your team, get to full HP, go win 5v4, you'll be fine. I know you win this team fight, but keep in mind this is on the tail end of a bad play by their Sigma and a good Suzu by your teammate. All right? Good devault. They're out of position. Good sleep by Urana. Good job. And see, like, you could have done that without the flying into their team like wild. You see what I'm saying? All right, good aggression, good nano. I gotta pause for a second, though, before I forget this idea. Hear me out, chat. A mythic weapon that as your mythic weapon climbs, you turn into a vampire or a werewolf. So, like, your whole, like, everything changes as you go. What do you think? I don't know why, but you have a mythic weapon that as you progress on your mythic weapon, the character also turns into, like, a vampire or a werewolf in some form. I'm just saying, listen. All right? I'm just giving some ideas here. Listen, we're gonna do mythic weapons. Let's make them cool, like really cool like that too. All right, anyway. It would just be a weapon? True, you can make it both. That would work well for like Winston? That could. Because Winston has a werewolf skin, right? Good nano by your teammate, good aggression on the back line. Interesting tire that somehow still didn't die there, and then, oh no. What in the lag? That must be lag right there. I think that is. You can, by the way, for anybody wondering, you can see lag in replays. So let's say somebody like shoots up to 900 ping, you can see that in replays. right, look for a Sigma shield again. You've been getting away with that play. The Sigma hasn't adjusted to the ult. So don't be afraid to ult this on a bad Sigma shield again. Although you're doing the right play going for backline. Health pack below in this room. Health pack awareness. Health pack awareness. There's a health pack bottom right. I prefer you go for that first. Then do what you just did. You have a health pack down there. Go get it. I'm going to let you get the kill. I'm going to pause just to show people. Health pack awareness. Do you see? Look at. They were here. Look at. Look at. You see this, chat? Look at. It's right there. They're literally right here. Look at. Health pack awareness is key. Remember that. Good kills, good backline pressure. DM your teammate now. No free kills for Junkrat. This would be correct play. Didn't need the passive, I'm mad. How did the Yari not get pancaked? Even if the Yari did, there was a lamp right there to begin with, so it wouldn't have given a kill. But I don't think it mattered either way. Yeah.
And we're making progress.
If you're new to Overwatch, you do decent with Reaper and Genji, but you want to try learning Widow, just play distance. Just play distance. That's it. That's all you need to know for Widow. Have a grapple ready to go if they go for you. Up top behind him. Up top behind. Right idea. Didn't execute it correctly, though. Right idea, though. You do have the right idea, though, which I'm happy to see. Spacey Noodle, thanks for the free dish present. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. The people gotta learn dying point. I agree. Good find in the Junkrat. Good kill. Don't need to eat the passive there, although I like when people do. Kill the pylon. Nice. Good kills. One little note that might help you, sometimes when you aggress on somebody that's kind of like at an angle, you kind of get yourself killed a little bit, damage-wise. Better teams will get you for doing that, okay? And what I mean by that is better teams will take advantage of you turning your back to them to go isolate somebody. So I want you to be a little bit careful on that, okay? I think that could be super helpful for you. It feels like you're a little bit too... I wish I could explain it. You turn your back too much to the other team. I just want to see less of that is all I'm saying. All right, anyway. Looks like your Sigma ultimates. Love to see it, don't you? Okay, they have a Rhine. You can be a bit aggressive on the back line, not the Rhine. Because your Rhine is gonna... let me see what their HP is and make the decision. This is the right play. This is the right play, 100%. This is not the right play, but it's gonna work. Because the ult went a good way. Yep. So, just to point out, the problem that you have there is that you were so adamant about getting your ultimate out that you lost track of what was actually working, was that they were distracted by you. So why sit there and just like feed to do an ultimate in front of their team, when in reality, you just keep distracting them to give your teammates space, and then use your ultimate at a more advantageous time. You got a kill, but like that was a very... It wasn't a game changer because their team still has the Rhine. They can just play back there, right? You see what I'm saying? So just be careful of that. Here we go. Roll 2, nothing wrong with that. Shield break during this. Play angles and shield break. Just play above them. Play on the side. Don't play in front of the Rhine. Break shield. Break shields. A little bit too ambitious here, but I'll see how it goes. Yeah, there you go. Shield's dead. Nice. Too much DM usage, but good execution on understanding where to go. It's okay to get your HP back up. Don't have to overpush this yet. DM usage has been rough this game. DM usage is one of your #1 issues on D.Va, just so you know that. Shoot shield now. Go for Zen. Now back away. You did what you were supposed to do. Don't take too much more poke. Don't go to the health pack behind you. That works too. That works too. Actually, even better than the health pack, to be honest with you. Your teammates are there. Don't mind the play. Just be wary of the window, but you had your DM up. Go for the to your right. Someone just went over there. Might have been the Junkrat. Got pinned. Try to go to the health pack to your left. Damn. Still worked out, though. Your Kiriko did a good save. So far, for the most part, you said DM equals didn't mitigate. I mean, with the way they've been using DM. Overall, not bad. You know, not everything's going to be perfect there. I mean, even if I'm calling the play, it might not be the perfect play, so that's fine. There you go. Nope. Stop with the random DMs you're doing. I see you're doing it all the time. That ult's fine, chat, because it breaks Rhine Shield and they just survive with their suit full HP. Big slam alert. Remember, there's a Zenyatta use ultimate, so you have opportunity to go for backline now. Get the health pack behind you. Remember health pack awareness? Okay, you chose to go to the... Okay. Health pack awareness. That's on you. You don't need to fight the Rhine there. A lot of players try to prevent a tick early on for some reason. Dude, just go to the backline, kill a Zenyatta, maybe a cast, and then you win the team fight because you have numbers from spawn. So, instead, you're on second point now. I'll see what happens.
Nothing gets past me.
This one watching the horror game yesterday? Heck yeah, we'll be doing more tonight. Just a good DM. I'm gonna reiterate this. You're not Reinhardt as D.Va. Stop playing like a Reinhardt. You've had some really good backline pressure plays, but you get so distracted early, like in the neutral, that you end up like making your teammates have to use a bunch of cooldowns. Like, this is the correct play to be behind them now, right? But you could have done that play much sooner. So, like, make that play much sooner rather than sit there and take a bunch of cooldowns out from your teammates. This is the correct way to do it. Trade backlines. You know, the Reinhardt, what are they going to do? Stare at your teammates and throw a couple fire strikes? Like, the backline's where the pressure's going to be, not just sitting there on the Rhine. Now, if you're breaking shield to help your teammates, it's a different story, but you need to do that from an angle, not in front of the Rhine. Like, go above, right now. Above, top left. Above with a Rhine, above. I've seen too much of this. Stop flying into the Rhine. Play around the Rhine. The Rhine will get no value if you're playing this correctly. What an ultimate decision there. Good kill and reaction. Go for Zen now. Zen's the target. Yep, ignore the Rhine. There you go. Notice how when you ignore the Rhine, you get a kill? I know they demeched you, but that was a 4v4 in a scuff team fight. That was still the correct play. That tire, it was miraculous. Rhine's still one. You can maybe get out. Nice. This rank is plat something. This is no, it's not like a no. This is a plat game. This is normal. Maintain high ground in the meantime. I just want to point out to you, before you got to this map, look at, I want to see something. You ready for this? Nothing was happening. Why is your DM like that? You see why I'm saying that one of your #1 issues outside of like your decision making when it comes to backline pressure is your DM usage? Do you see this? Why is your DM at that? Nothing happened for the previous 5 seconds. Why is your DM at this? You should be going to this engagement with full DM, and you're going into the engagement with this because you randomly hit your right click to stop damage that isn't even happening. I really think that you need to focus on that. Your defense matrix management has been pretty rough. I'm gonna be honest with you here. You personally try to deplete your DM before every engagement to make it more challenging and fun? Oh, that's fair then. Okay, that's fine then. Never mind. Keep doing it. And there it is. Big slam alert! Back up if you need to. Good DM on helping your... It's just, your DM usage is just so all over the place. That's really your #1 issue. I'm gonna be real with you. You use it way too much. Like, by the time you engage in, you have no DM. Like, you just DM'd a Zenyatta that was... What are you gonna prevent them from being healed? They're ulted!
That payload's pulling away. Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what? Like... Alright, I'm ready. Nice. Good ult. That was a good ult. Good play. I like that. Because the Rhine shield got low, you ulted past them. That was very well played. Nice job. Okay, let's use 65% of our DM on a Symmetra. Beaming you. Not even right-clicking. You see what I'm saying? Wonderful. We have a Junkrat in front here, out of position. And you gave him your full half a second. Okay. Too aggro. Too aggro. Too aggro. Okay, I want to show you something.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna ask a question here because I think this is a good approach to show. Let me rewind a little bit here. Okay, chat. When this window happens here and you're D.Va, do you push in here? But there's more to this than in general. Do you push in here with the window? Okay. Yep. Okay. Some say yes. Some say no. Okay. So there's a reason why I wouldn't push into this window. Exactly. Because of the sim wall. All right? So here's what it would do. If there was no sim wall, I would push in here to create space for my teammates. If there is a sim wall, your teammates can't follow up. Do you see what I'm saying? So because there's a sim wall, you can't push in here because there's no follow-up. You're not helping your team at all. You're just dying. If there is a sim wall, there's a play here where you can push in here because your teammates can follow up on your aggression and it can help with preventing the window. You see the problem I'm saying here? So sim wall, you don't push in here. If there is a sim wall, if there isn't a sim wall, you can make that decision of falling back or pushing it. Does that make sense? And that was the problem there, is that you pushed in after they had sim walled, which means that you're gonna get killed. And even if you do maybe even remotely get a kill here, there's no follow-up for your teammates, and more than likely they snowball your team the rest of the way because they're gonna have that advantage. Okay, so did they jump to high? Yeah, I mean, you could easily go up to here. Like up here, yeah, but like this is under the, like, you still have the option if there's no wall here to either push in or back out. But when there's a sim wall here, the only thing I see here is I ain't pushing it. Unless the plan is everybody dies on cart before that overtime spawn hits. And even then, look what the cart is. You may not have time. So you either push in when the sim wall's not here, or you can go up here and wait it out. But that also requires your teammates, which I don't, from what I'm seeing here, I don't think they're planning on backing away. So yeah, anyway, sorry, I wanted to point out that whole sequence because I think that was a good thing to look at from a decision-making point of view. All right.
My power emanates.
Warm up.
Big slam alert! Yep. Well, there goes that. Okay. So, you had mentioned that you didn't think you made any mistakes, or truthfully, you don't know what to look for. Here's what I'll say. You did a lot of good here. Your mechanics are pretty good. I see that when you're playing. You have good flight control. You have good mechanics to get kills. The problem with you, though, is that your timings are off. You play D.Va too much like Reinhardt, or you play... Let me rephrase that. You play like the other tank plays, rather than playing D.Va the way that D.Va is meant to be played, until something happens that you find is beneficial. So, I'll watch you dive backlines, but you, like, wait. I watch you shoot Rhine shields, but you wait to be able to go make a play. So what I want you to do is set up better. Like, go up on high grounds. Go for, like, assassin, like, you know, like the backline assassin type plays. Get in spots when they're playing these Rein Sigma comps that isn't you directly running in front of them. Because when you stand in front of a Reinhardt, you're given direct value to that Rein. So when you play a hero like D.Va against a hero like Rein or, let's say, Sigma, even Zarya, you need to find ways to get positioned. D.Va is not bad against these comps, but you need to play D.Va in a way that's playing D.Va, not playing to what they're playing. So that's number one that you're doing. You're playing the way that they want you to play, not the way that you want to play or should play. And the way you should play is by playing around them like you're this mobile hero, not just sitting there, you know, doing the same rotation. Target priority is huge. You did a good job at that after the team fights happen. Number two, your DM usage is just bad. So I need you to really focus on that because I think your DM usage is just putting you in a lot of spots where when you do finally make the correct decision to go for backline control, when you do make the correct decision to go for backline control, right? You have no DM because you're just DMing nothing. You're just hitting DM, you're holding the button down, and every team fight you're engaging with like 25% defense matrix, 30% defense matrix when you could have 100%. If you go into a BAP and you have 100% DM usage and you get them out of position, which you did frequently, you're gonna get the kill, even if they lamp, because you have so much DM. You can get out of there, you can survive. So you said you needed to know what you need to work on. Understanding each matchup, hero matchup, and when you need to play more around them rather than in front of them. Number two, right? Yeah, less face tanking, exactly. Number two, defense matrix management. You clean up that, you're gonna climb. You will get into diamond because mechanically, I think you have it, but you do not have right now, your decision making, like I said, and your defense matrix management needs some work. You fix that, you're gonna climb, straight up. Your mechanics are good enough to get you into diamond. I've already seen it, okay? But you have to do that, all right? You got this. You absolutely got this. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to all three YouTubes if you haven't, leave a comment. All that helps. You want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. You'll see my Discord. That's where you would do that. We also record these live on stream. You can see the Twitch chat below the webcam, also stream on YouTube. So stop by if you're having a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day/night.